What's up? I'm Jessica, and today I'm going to be putting together this game. If you didn't know, Walmart sells arcade games, and I found this one, and it has Miss Pac-Man, Galaxian, Pac-Mania, and Pac-Man Plus. So I'm really excited to put this together, and I'm going to be putting it together with my dad. And you can kind of see how big it actually is, and then that it actually has a platform to make it a little bit bigger or taller. So let's get started. Alright, so here are the instructions, and I've taken everything out so you can see, like, I guess the main pieces are back here on the wall, and this is the side, which is really exciting, and it just looks super fun, and you can kind of see how little it is. And down here is all the hardware to put it together. I just wanted to open everything up so we could see it and know what we're looking at, because the boxes didn't have any letters or anything. You're also going to need a Phillips screwdriver. That doesn't come in the box. So we need to start with G first. So I guess I have to unpack a little more, because the first instruction says to find G, and I don't know where G is. So all we had to do is stick these like little wooden pieces. I forget what they're called. My dad forgets what they're called. But we stuck them in to the second hole down on each side. And now we're gonna put we're gonna connect G to D, which is one of these behind me. Now we need A and 4 F's and 8 C's. So now we're going to take 4 of these pieces and some screws that connect to these pieces and connect them to this, which is actually the screen. So that's awesome. And they go on the back here.
This is where the clip's secured to the side panel.
Now we need B and M and 10 wooden pieces, 1 F and 2 C's.
So now it has for the header and the speaker.
That's nice. I'm so excited. I love Pac-Man. I love Miss Pac-Man.
And the speaker system. Careful.
Oh, was I supposed to put this here? So we had to move this because it was up here, and this is where this needed to go, and that was my mess up, but it's in the right spot now. Okay, so now we're going to put this in here.
What do we need?
We need, the panel, then we need the J, and then we need 3 D's and 6 B's. So now we're gonna connect J here, and then we're gonna connect this panel to the rest of the game. So that's why we're putting in J first, so it's easier.
And there's 2 holes that should be facing this curve. So in case you ever buy one and want to build it, make sure that these 2 holes are facing this curve, because they're probably going to secure to something else. These wanted to be snug because particle board is so fragile that you could break it and then you'll have a problem securing anything on it.
Six B's to screw this on. Get yourself out.
So now you're securing the screen to the other side of the board that we just added.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I'm just screwing this right here. So he's gonna go ahead and do that real quick. So now it says to take off the protective film. What we're doing right now is unscrewing some of these screws on the screen just slightly, because some of the protective film on top of the screen was like under the screws for some reason, so you just want to get all the plastic off. Okay, now I'm just going to insert this, and then we're going to screw in the screws that go here so that it'll stay in place. Now I'm putting on this black piece, and I'm putting on the ball on the joystick.
It just screws on. What's next?
It's so cute. Okay, so then we need to glue this to the back. The M goes into the speaker, and you can tell the difference because the ends are different. And then B goes into the light. And then this is X.
It's an extension to the power cord. It has a strip for the control panel. Don't forget to plug this in.
I can't see. Where is it?
Lower. Where your thumb's at.
Oh, it goes like that?
I think it's supposed to snap.
There's like a little slot down here, and you just slide it in. And then we're gonna screw the backing onto it right now.
So it takes 3 screws.
This is the cord that's gonna connect to this little cord down here, and it plugs into the wall.
So we're not going to connect it until we're ready to play.
But we're gonna build the base right now because this is a little short.
So we got RR
Okay,
and RL.
and then the 2 RPs. So I'm just reiterating that we're building the base, or not the base, the riser, so that it makes the game a little taller. Alright, so the last step is to put these little screws in on the sides. just so it doesn't wobble when we play. The riser really makes it tall, like it's almost my height, so it's perfect now. Alright, so I'm about to turn it on just so you guys can see how it turns on. It has a volume button too, and yeah. Okay, so let's turn it on. Now that you're a little closer, here's Miss Pac-Man, and you just move the joystick to whichever game you want to play. So here's Galaxian, here's Pac-Mania, and then here's Pac-Man Plus. So I'm just gonna play a quick game of Miss Pac-Man so that you guys can see how that looks. Select it, and then it tells you what the game controls are. This isn't where you pick how many players you want to play, but you press the little one player to continue. Alright, so here's where you press one player, two players. So I'm just gonna press one player. And then when you're done, it does all this, and then you just hold down the one player for a while, and it'll eventually send you back to the other games. So here we go. And then I'll actually show you what each of them are like. Here's Galaxian. And I'm not too good at this. I haven't played Miss Pac-Man in a while. I haven't played Galaxian in a while. I most certainly haven't played Pac-Mania or Pac-Man Plus. I'm not too good at it, but now that I have this game, I can practice away and get better and better at it. Here's Galaxian. And you can also do one or two players on this game too. So like I said, I'm not too good at these games, but with a little practice I will get better. But just to show you guys what these games are, because I know some of these games are pretty old, and it's just really cool that I can have 4 games in one whole arcade game. And then here's Pac-Mania. This one's a little strange. And I think what's strange about this one is just the angle that it's positioned at. Otherwise it would be really cool, but it's weird. And then here's Pac-Man Plus. So yeah, those are the games, and it's pretty easy to play. they put out all the instructions right here for Miss Pac-Man, and then all of the fruit points right here. Thanks so much for joining me on putting this game together with my dad and watching some of the games. I hope you enjoyed seeing that. I've never put together an arcade game before, so this is really exciting for me personally, and to put together a game that has a bunch of old games is really cool too. Miss Pac-Man and Pac-Man, of course, is always a favorite of mine, and I'm just really excited that I have this game now, and it is on Walmart. I will try to link this one down below just in case any of you guys are interested in getting this game or seeing it. They do have other games as well. As far as the building goes, I think it was fairly easy to build, and the game is awesome. I love it. I can't wait to keep playing it, and I hope eventually I get better. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you give it a like, and if you are new, make sure to subscribe and click the notification bell. I would love to have you here on my channel, and I will see you next time.